slice up a over a 1.5 hour recording, almost 2 hours video, and I wanted to slice it up into manageable chunks that people could watch, and then come back and watch the rest later as they wanted to. So I had a I think it's 1.2 gigabyte sized file. I think I have it right here. And this huge file takes forever to drop into your video editor. So whether you're using Shotcut or some other solution, it can take a long time to process a video like that. And there are many videos that are even longer than that. So what do you do? How do you deal with that? So one approach that I took was that I used a free tool called MP4Tools, and it allowed me to slice up that video. Now I'm on a Windows computer, but if you're on a Mac, you can also use this tool. MP4Tools comes with two different applications. One is the joiner, which allows you to combine files, and the splitter, which allows you to split up or slice up files. So you can download this software for your particular platform, and then you're ready to go. So as you can see here, I have the splitter and the joiner, and what I'm going to do is I have this 1.24 gigabyte file. Now what I don't want to do is try to split that up again. So what we're going to do is combine a few of these videos, 5 of these videos, into one, and then we'll split it up. So I'm just going to click and drag this over onto the joiner and see what happens. Okay, so I dragged 5 files onto the joiner and nothing happened. It appears the program has to be working. So let's try it again now that the program is open. I'm just going to try to drag those files into this open window and see if it's going to join, or at least put those videos there. So you can see now it has sort of put those files there, and I'm going to guess that I can rearrange those using the arrows. Each of the files has a number next to it, so these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that particular order. Let me close this window so that it's not taking up space. And I'm going to click on join, but before I do that, let's take a quick look at the options. You can see the options are straightforward. There's English, language, other language supports. There's a temp directory, a log file, and then the rest of it is pretty straightforward. So there's not in other words, who knows what it is. So let's go ahead and leave that alone, and we're going to go ahead and click on join, and I want to save this to my desktop, and the video is pretty simply called output. So somewhere over here I'm going to see output appear. So let's hit save and see how long it takes. Not very long at all. It took 5 seconds to put that video together. So I'm going to click close, and I can close my joiner window now. And here's the output file. So here is the video. I'm going to go ahead and double click on it. And as you can hear, it's successfully combined videos on that one. Please go to that website. That's it appears that it had I had my sound playing on there right before a picture showed up, so that's why it explains that dark spot. And so I have a video. It's about, how long is this video? Looks like it's 40 minutes and 54 seconds. So it did not take or that could, maybe that's less. But it did not take very long to combine this video into one. And as we can pretty much sort of jump around and see, there's a lot of content here that was just sort of put together. But this made it very easy to combine. And you can see just on the screen the time on the computer is 9:38 a.m. and this goes all the way to 10:18 a.m. So we were able to successfully put together a lot of this content. Now if I wanted to split this video up, all I have to do is open up my splitter app, and I'm going to drag output on there. And as you can see, I have the video loaded, and at this point I can go ahead and split it up into different chunks. If I wanted to just sort of roughly split it in half, what I could do is just drag my slider over here and put it right there in the middle, or as close to the middle as I can get. And you can see it shows me what's in the middle, and that's about 21 minutes in. So I'm going to add a split point, and so I will now have a video that's really in two chunks. The first segment will be 21 minutes and 58 seconds, and then the rest of it will be whatever's left over. If I wanted to add another split point, I could just drag this over, and you'll notice it takes a moment for the video to catch up. But at this point I can click on add another split point, and it puts it in there, and so you can see the start time. So my first video segment is 21 minutes long, my second video segment is 11 minutes long, and then my third video segment is 7 minutes long. When I click on start splitting, it's going to ask me where I want to save it. I'm just going to save this on my desktop, although I would recommend maybe setting up a folder. And as you can see here, it's dropped my 3 videos very quickly. It only took 6 seconds to do that, so incredibly fast. And now I have my one output video, which was 40 minutes long, has been broken up into 3 chunks. They're not equal, but let's take a quick look at that first one. It's 21 minutes and 58 seconds.
Chrome browser.
And the next one is
use immersive reader stuffing.
About 11 minutes, as we discussed earlier. And I'm going to guess that this last one's about 7 minutes.
Looks like Miguel.
So there we go. So this really gives us the opportunity to see the MP4 tools in action. Thanks for watching. Take care.